All rise. Support court with Judge Vunda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1066, Eugene case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right, Mr. Eugene, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Honestly, Your Honor, I don't even know why I'm here. She wants an increase in child support, and I've been keeping our son for the past 3 years.
All right, so that's why you're here.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, Your Honor.
You've been keeping your son for the past 3 years. Are you paying child support or are you paying child support?
I'm paying child support.
Okay, so that's why you're here. You're trying to get off child support.
She wants an increase.
He lived with you. Okay, I'll ask her to make sense of that for me.
Hold on a moment. Mr. Eugene has been the sole caregiver for their son for 3 years, covering all expenses, including health insurance. Yet he's still obligated to pay child support to the mother? This scenario flips the typical child support narrative on its head. In Texas, child support is generally paid by the non-custodial parent to the custodial one. If Mr. Eugene has had primary custody, shouldn't the financial obligations be reassessed? This raises critical questions about how child support orders adapt, or fail to adapt, to changing family dynamics. What do you think? Should the court automatically adjust support orders when custody arrangements change, or should it require a formal legal process? Share your thoughts below.
But for now, how does your son?
10?
10 years old, lives with you. You take care of his expenses and everything like that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Health insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
You mind if I move over to her really
please.
quick? Because I need to make sense of why she filed this in court asking for an increase.
Well, I mean, I do buy things for my son, and it's expensive, and
All right, so does other parents. They buy things for their children,
Yes.
and it is expensive.
yes.
So why are you here?
Well, I have a business to run, and I need his help in order to buy these things for our son.
Wait a minute. Your son lives with him
Yes, now he does, yes.
now, as in 3 years ago?
3 years.
That's not now. No, it's not. 3 years he's been living with him.
Yes.
So you want an increase in child support
Yes.
to do what exactly?
To help my son, to buy things for my son.
Right.
The mother's assertion that she needs more support to buy things for her son, despite him living with his father, is perplexing. She earns a substantial income from her catering business, yet seeks additional funds. This brings up the question: is the request genuinely for the child's benefit, or is it influenced by other factors? The court must navigate these murky waters to determine the true intent behind the support increase request. Have you encountered or heard of similar situations where financial support requests may not align with the child's living arrangements? Let's discuss.
You work, right?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I have my own business. I'm a caterer.
Caterer. How much are you making in your catering business?
About 400,000.
400 what? You came here to waste my time.
I make $40,000 a year, Your Honor.
You came here to get an increase in child support so that you can pay for your catering business.
No.
So why are you here?
Just for my son, of course.
Right, but you're maybe you're missing it. It's going like this,
Well, he
going
wants
over your
to stop
head.
paying the child support, and I don't think that he should stop paying. I think he
He
should pay
should
more.
stop paying if the child has been living with him for the past 3 years. Under your
Child
original
support.
under your original
support
court
child.
order, Mr. Eugene, give me a second. Under your original court order, you were the person that the child was living with,
Yes.
not him.
Yes.
So that means you voluntarily relinquished conservatorship over to dad.
Yes.
Right. So dad should be the person receiving child support from you.
From me.
The revelation that Mr. Eugene is dating the mother's sister adds a dramatic twist to the case. This personal entanglement could be influencing the mother's actions and emotions, potentially impacting her judgment regarding the child support issue. While personal relationships shouldn't affect legal obligations, they often do. The court must remain impartial, focusing solely on the child's best interests, despite the emotional undercurrents. How do you think personal relationships should factor into legal decisions, if at all? Share your perspectives.
That's what I said. That doesn't sound right to you?
No, ma'am.
Why doesn't that sound right? Because you're the mom.
Yes. And I have to buy things for my son, and I can't do it alone.
He buys things for your son.
Well, I need to do that too.
You make $400,000 a year, ma'am.
Well, I have employees and things to pay. I mean, you know.
Okay.
I don't think that he should stop paying the child support.
What do you think he should do?
Pay me more.
Pay you more?
Yes.
While your son lives with him?
Well, I still see my son.
Okay, yeah, but
Like maybe once a month, you know, maybe.
Oh, I see him more often than that.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe once a month.
I see him more often than that.
what's more often than that?
Well, once a week, maybe. I mean, when I have my business all day, and then I do extra catering in the evenings, and so I'm just really busy.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm not, then I do go visit with my son. Not once a month.
Once a month.
No.
Maybe.
How many other children do you have that are under the age of 18?
I don't have any other children.
Okay.
The mother's claim that she still sees her son, albeit infrequently, doesn't align with the responsibilities of a custodial parent. Regular active involvement is typically a cornerstone of custody. Given her limited interaction, the court must consider whether her role justifies receiving child support, especially when the father is the primary caregiver. This situation underscores the importance of clearly defined custody arrangements and their impact on support obligations. What are your thoughts on this?
Keep talking, I'm listening. I'm just taking down some notes.
I've said my piece. I wanted an increase in the child support.
Who pays health insurance?
I do. Your
How
Honor.
much is it?
200.
Is that for your son only, or that includes you?
That's just my son.
Okay.
I think what this started from is she may be a little upset. I'm dating her sister.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably should have left with that, Your Honor. But
You probably should have.
yeah, I think it's some resentment going on.
You think?
Maybe, could be. I
There are
guess.
plenty of women in the world. You didn't have to go for my sister.
I mean, that is kind of outside the scope of why we're here, but she does raise a good
I
point.
mean, she.
You see why she's upset.
I'm a music teacher. Like she plays the clarinet
Oh, okay.
really well.
So y'all been hitting notes together.
Yeah, exactly. you
Oh,
know, so
okay.
How long have y'all been hitting notes together? That's the question.
For
Or,
that's
yeah,
that's
a
not to
long
be discussed
time.
today. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
40,000,
You brought it up.
400,000. Okay.
You brought it up.
Well, I mean.
Well, nobody would be paying child support because we'd still be together if you weren't with my sister.
Okay, look. You know what it is, okay? You know
Yeah,
what
you
it
know
is.
what it is.
And
I think everybody in here knows what it is.
that's all I'm saying.
Mr.
It didn't work out, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr.
She-
Eugene,
she-
I understand why she a little sour though.
Some things just
Her
happen.
sister?
Things just happen. You
Y'all
wasn't
just
there.
didn't happen.
You wasn't there.
Mr.
I was trying
Eugene,
to
Mr.
build my
Eugene.
business up
Excuse me,
for
ma'am.
us.
Excuse me, Mr. I do understand her frustration. Mr. Eugene, y'all just did not, by coincidence, fall on those notes.
The judge's decision to halt Mr. Eugene's child support payments and initiate support from the mother marks a significant shift. This aligns with Texas law, where the non-custodial parent is typically responsible for support. The mother's substantial income further justifies this adjustment. It's a reminder that child support is designed to serve the child's needs, not the parent's preferences or grievances. Do you agree with the judge's ruling? Why or why not? Let's delve into the legal reasoning together.
Notes, okay? That's not what happened.
I mean,
That's not what happened. Music did not lead you two together. That is wrong.
it kind of did. It was kind of like fate. I teach music. She plays the clarinet.
Okay.
You wasn't there.
I was working,
Okay.
trying to give us a nice life.
Okay. Well, why am I supporting the child for 3 years?
Because I had the child in the first place. You're the one that took him and then.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and make my ruling because I see this is a little deeper, well, a lot deeper than just child support. And
It ain't deep, y'all.
no, it is deep.
Yeah.
It is
You did
definitely
wrong.
deep. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to stop Dad's child support, okay? His child support should stop. You voluntarily relinquish the child to him, okay? So that means the rights that you had in terms of the child living with you primarily, you gave that up 3 years ago. So it's only fair that Dad stop paying child support. I'm
only
going
fair.
to deny your request for an increase, okay? Dad did make a request too, to put you on child support. So you will start paying child support today. With your income, you're capped, right? In Texas,
so I'm
we
gonna
have
be
a cap.
paying him money
Yes,
while he's over there with my sister.
pretty much, yes.
And our son. And our son.
Okay, Mr. Eugene,
to stop.
Mr. Eugene, that's not cute. Stop that. You do not have to take the knife and turn it. It's already
am his
bad
mother,
enough, okay?
not
Don't do
her.
that.
Then
Don't
be
do
there.
that.
I'm trying to be there.
Okay, as I was saying, he made the request for you to pay child support. In Texas, you're capped at $9,200 for your net resources. So your monthly child support obligation giving you credit for the one, well, not credit, you have one child. So it's based on 20% of your income. That is going to bring your child support obligation to $1,840. Now, he also testified that he pays health insurance for your son. If you can get private health insurance, you do not have to reimburse him. But until that happens, you're going to be reimbursing him that $200. That brings your monthly obligation to $2,000.
The court's calculation of the mother's child support obligation at $1,940 based on 20% of her net resources, plus an additional $200 for health insurance reimbursement, is in line with Texas guidelines. This decision reflects the principle that financial responsibility should correspond with custody and income levels. It's a pivotal moment that redefines the financial dynamics between the parents. How do you think this ruling will affect their co-parenting relationship moving forward? Share your insights.
$1,040 a month.
That's more than he was paying me.
He makes $40,000 a year, and as you can see, he likes music, okay? So,
He likes people that play music.
right, he likes all of that.
Just one.
So we're just
her.
going to
Okay.
move forward, and then that's what your child support amount is going to be to him, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, do you have any other questions, sir?
No, thank you, Your Honor, for serving justice today.
You're very welcome, although I must say, I can't believe you did that.
I'm sorry.
Smile like he's proud of it.
I'm not proud. She plays the clarinet really
Will
well.
we stop with the clarinet? I
All
don't care
right,
about the
well,
clarinet.
you know what? I don't want to hear any more music today. You both.
In summary, this case highlights the complexities of child support, custody, and personal relationships. The court's decision to shift financial responsibility to the mother, given her income and the father's custodial role, underscores the legal system's focus on the child's best interests. It's a poignant reminder that personal grievances should not cloud legal obligations, and that the child's welfare remains paramount. If you found this case as compelling as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful courtroom breakdowns.